Not long ago, the Turkish Prime Minister addressed a crowd as a huge hologram projected up in front of the audience in a realistic yet creepy looking publicity stunt. Very similar to the time that Tupac was resurrected at Coachella in the form of a hologram. But very interesting because it's very similar to the time, the technology that the Department of Defense had kicked around the idea of using in order to trick the population into believing that they were seeing a return of Jesus or even an alien invasion. A 1999 article in the Washington Post titled When Seeing and Hearing Isn't Believing reveals a few details about what has been called Operation Bluebeam, where the Department of Defense had planned, or at least talked about, launching a PSYOP in Iraq during the first Iraq War and projecting the image of Allah and then making it seem like he was talking to the Iraqi people using technology I'll get into in a moment in order to convince them to overthrow Saddam Hussein. A similar idea has been kicked around in order to fake the invasion of aliens in order to push the Illuminati's agenda. President Ronald Reagan made a very strange statement at a United Nations meeting where he wondered that if we were facing an alien threat from outside of this world, if that would unite people and have us set aside our differences and let us welcome, essentially, the New World Order. A Nobel-winning economist, Paul Krugman, who writes, I believe, for the New York Times, he is very popular on all of the talk shows. He proposed a few years ago that the government stage a fake alien invasion as a way to jumpstart spending to get us out of the recession. That's right. He literally was serious, and he said, if the fear of an alien invasion prompted the government to spend, say, $1 trillion on telescopes and lasers, that would improve the bottom lines of American businesses by $1 trillion. He seriously wanted to get us out of the recession, not from the typical manner of going into war, which I guess really just kind of gets us deeper into debt. It does, I guess, jumpstart spending, military, industrial, complex spending. But Paul Krugman apparently taking a play out of the Illuminati playbook, or pulling a card out of the Illuminati playbook, just wanted an alien invasion. In 1980, a lieutenant colonel in the United States Army named Michael Aquino, who is a Satanist, was friends with Anton LaVey over at the Church of Satan, but broke away to start his more satanic Temple of Set, published a white paper titled From PSYOP to Mind War, where he actually proposed psychological warfare against the American people in conjunction with media broadcasts, where he listed some technology that would allow the government to beam voices into people's heads, making them think that they were hearing from God, not able to tell where the sound was coming from because it would be demodulated in the ear. And he also proposed using certain kinds of radio frequencies on the American people in order to sedate us or to excite us. To literally beam our brains with, tinfoil hat type of technology. And this is, of course, from a Satanist. The United States Air Force, I don't know if this will fit on the screen. The United States Air Force, interestingly enough, has a patent on the exact type of technology that Michael Aquino detailed. Here's an article about it. It doesn't show up. The Washington Post wrote about this a little bit in an article titled Mind Games. There is literally a patent for this technology. It's called the microwave hearing effect or the microwave auditory effect. That what it does is it encodes sound and it beams it into people's ears, and so it demodulates in the ear, so you hear whatever message is being sent, but you can't tell what direction it's coming from. Now, if your phone rings, if you hear a noise, and you can tell, your ears can tell what direction it's coming from, even sometimes approximately the distance. But using this type of literal patented technology held by the United States government, they can through satellites or cell towers or any number of means, broadcast messages to the population, and they will not know where it's coming from, and they'll think that it's an alien creature, coming from a spaceship, or coming from a hologram of Jesus. Now, this is one potential method in the Illuminati's bag of tricks in order to dupe the masses into believing that the Illuminati counterfeit Christ, the Masonic Messiah, is God himself. But at this point, the population is so dumbed down, so degenerate, that the Illuminati may very well just reveal that they are the, quote, true keepers of the royal secret, having had to stay working behind the scenes to protect themselves from the evil Christians all these centuries, all these millennia, from the evil people that would have destroyed them. But now that the Big Brother Orwellian protection system is in place, and the government is protected themselves from these evil Christians, evil conservatives, these evil family people, these evil traditional family homeschoolers, Second Amendment advocates, gun owners, now they will reveal themselves. This is probably going to be the unfolding of the Illuminati Bible prophecy in the book of Revelation, when the Antichrist reveals himself and declares that he is God. This type of technological trickery may be involved, but the population is so dumbed down that a figure like Obama could literally just announce that he's God once everybody takes the neural interface, HMD head-mounted displays, the smartphone on your face, the mark of the beast, the chip, plugging their minds into the internet, because it's not on the internet enough. You're not on your cell phone enough. You need to just put it up over your eye and just live like that. Put those contacts in. Just plug it right into your brain. Here, just stick these little things on underneath your hair, and then we'll just beam the internet right into your brain. That's great. That's what you need. But this type of technology will probably work in concert with this Illuminati con, the externalization of the hierarchy, and the Illuminati Masonic Messiah, the counterfeit Christ, may not even declare that he's Jesus. He might just declare literally that he is Satan, and that Satan has been demonized by these evil religious people, these evil Christians and Muslims. There's all these centuries, and so now finally he's here to reveal himself, and the dumbed down, degenerate, demon-worshipping dirtbag public will most likely, the vast majority of them, throw their hands up and cheer, and then get on their knees and bow and take the mark of the beast neural interface, and then systematically execute and exterminate anybody that dares to deny that the Messiah is arrived. Because he's going to offer people eternal life here on planet Earth. He is going to announce that he has restored mankind to the pre-sinful state. In the Garden of Eden, it is said that Adam and Eve were created to live forever, but because of the sin, they have degenerated and age and then eventually die. And so the Illuminati counterfeit system, through their Orwellian Big Brother all-seeing eye, artificially intelligent technology, will probably offer people eternal life here on this hellhole planet Earth if you worship the beast, if you worship the system, if you just turn your mind, body, and soul over to these just corrosive corporations. And, oh, you don't need to age anymore. We've fixed that. The Messiah, the Illuminati secret mafia has fixed the aging problem. You can now live forever and worship him on this hellhole planet Earth. So don't say I didn't warn you. It's going to be hard to resist. Nobody wants to really get old and die and get, have their body start failing and live in pain. But that is a short and temporary situation, as opposed to the who knows how long, probably infinite pain-inflicting personal hell that you will be faced with if you succumb to this system. So thanks for watching. This is Mark Dice. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Check out some of the previous videos and the playlists. There's new videos coming soon. Hit me up on Facebook and Twitter. Check out my books. I detail this type of information in my books, in the New World Order Facts and Fiction. I have detailed this very type of information, and also I think in Big Brother, the Orwellian Nightmare Come True. So check them out, the Illuminati Facts and Fiction, New World Order Facts and Fiction, Big Brother, the Orwellian Nightmare Come True. Check them out. They're not in stores, but they are available in paperback on Amazon.com or your favorite e-reading device.